Hello and welcome to Love Light the Other Side. Before I started this reading, I was starting to feel a knot in my stomach where somebody's out there either really excited about something, some news that's coming up, or they're really nervous about some news that is coming up. Let's find out if the cards feel the same way. Give me 4 cards. Give me 4 cards. Give me 4 cards. Please give me 4 cards. There's 1. There's 2. 3. There's 4. Okay. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. You've decided to pick up and leave. This is for my younger group. You have decided that you're now an adult. You want to go out on your own. You've gone through school. You've gone through your parents' rules. You want to go out on your own. You want to show that you can live on your own. So you've packed up your things. You've set out and told everybody, I am moving. Where are you going? I don't know. When I get there, I get there. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to let the wind carry me. This is going to give you growth. This is going to give you some growth. So first you start looking around your own area for places that you'd like to live, jobs you'd like to have, and things you want to do. You want everything. You want the stars and the sun. So it's a combination of both. You want everything and nothing at the same time. You're just trying to do whatever you do to see where you fit in. One thing you know is you don't want to go back. You know in body, mind, and spirit that your place is to find some other place to live. Your place is out there in the world, not at home with your parents. You've outgrowing them. So you start on your journey. You're going with the flow. If you're applying for places online and you're going to interviews, you're even applying for places outside of where you live or where you grew up, you're even applying at those. You just want to get out of your parents' thumb, and you see that your life being so much more than what it is, and you just want to go with it. You just want to be able to have your own life with no one telling you what to do except for you and maybe maybe the place you work. But other than that, you don't want anybody telling you what to do. You're growing now. You want to be able to be on your own, paying your own bills, because that's where you would be the happiest. You've learned so much in your life so far for being young, and you have taken lessons from life, and you have learned things. But don't just jump off a cliff and say, I can do this. Make sure you have all your skills and all the information up front before you jump. Because you're still young. You still got a lot to learn. And even if your ego's a little bit high and you say, there's nothing no one can tell me that I don't already know. Yes, there is other things. And the name Chip is coming up. There is other things you've got to learn. Especially with gratitude and thanks. You have to give your parents or parental units, whatever you call them, you have to give them gratitude and thanks for the things they have done for you. You know, not very many kids have their whole entire education paid for. And you have to accept that you're still learning. You're still learning, and you have to accept the fact that there is going to be things out there that you don't know. But one thing you know for sure is that you do not want to go back. This is going to be like a rebirth for you. A rebirth, a coming to adulthood. You know, honestly, it's not as exciting as you think it is. And paying bills after a while sucks. It really does. I wouldn't go back home either, but there it's a little bit more sheltered than what the real world is going to do for you. So you make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Because once you take the step into adulthood, you can't go back. When things get tough, and they will, notice you got water, water, and water cards. This is like a cleansing, a rebirth. You know, a lot of people that are suffering with mental illnesses, they have dreams when they're starting to heal about water and swimming. And with these cards here, it's like a rebirth for you. You're having dreams of you're having a rebirth of your life. To you, it feels like you can now breathe. You can now spread your wings and fly. But you just don't want to get into a situation where you spread your wings too far and then you fall because you've broken your wings. You have to take things as they come, and you have to, you know, set yourself a goal of finding yourself a job, first of all, because you can't pay rent without a job. Finding a job, finding the place to live. You will do it. I see it. You will do it. But just remember that there is going to be times where you're going to have obstacles come in front of you. And if you think positive, another card that has water, if you think very positive, only positivity will come towards you. And I think this is going to be a really good growth for you, getting out there. Just make sure you keep grounded and centered, and you're able to handle the hard times and the good times. You have your own special magic to you that works really well and gets you out of situations that normally other people would have problems with. It's like you skate out of them. You're very mature for your age. You got a good head on that shoulders of yours. I could see you going pretty far, and I could see you actually succeeding in the things that you do. And when you're at the top of your game and you see somebody else struggling, give them a hand up, not a hand out, a hand up. And it will cause this ripple effect, because you might need them in future times when they needed you now. Thank you very much, and we're on to the next one.